Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing with you my top 10 bags of 2021. 2021 wasn't too bad. It was our second year of COVID and we're heading into our junior year now, so we should be used to this. But anyway, now my list for 2021 is a little different because last year I officially quit my 9-to-5 corporate law job and I'm officially a stay-at-home mom. So all my huge work tote bags that I loved over the years, I just don't need. I don't use them anymore. So those are pretty much no longer on the list. So the first is an oldie but a goodie. It is the Fendi Mama denim baguette. Now I love this bag because it's kind of rare. I mean, I don't really see anyone with this. I love denim. I love denim. It's very casual. It just fits my style. It's a solid color, so it can pair with a lot of things. It has this really cool lizard detailing. It has the yellow jean stitching. There's a handle, you can see close up. Now I got this from a vintage reseller. I did a whole video where I hauled a bunch of vintage bags. And I just love this, you guys. But what made this more usable for me was this Samorga organizer inside. You can see the yellow lining interior. Samorga makes an organizer that fits this exactly. And what's great about the Samorga organizer is not only does it protect the interior lining, which is great because it's a very light colored lining, but it helps with the structure of the bag, because ordinarily before I got the organizer, this would be really slouchy and almost like flat. It just couldn't maintain its structure without the organizer. But now it's just so cute. I love this style, the Mama baguette. I have another one, that's the black one back there. They need to bring this style back. This is just, it's so iconic. I love this Fendi Mama baguette. And so because I have the new organizer inside, it just makes it a lot more practical for me, which bumped this up to the top of my list this year. Okay, so this is it to show you what it has the exact shape. Super cute. So if you have a bag, like a vintage designer bag that you don't use because it maybe lost its structure or gets messy inside, check out the Samorga organizers because it really gives like a second life to these vintage bags. Now my list is going to have contemporary brands in addition to luxury. And so my next bag is actually by a brand called SPRAYGROUND. I've had this bag for so long, and I've shown this bag several times on my channel. I mean, you can see how much wear it's gotten, okay? I use this bag literally multiple times a day. It lives on my stairs, banister. I wear this when I drop the kids off to school, when I pick them up. I try to go to the gym 3 to 5 times a week. And so this is pretty much my gym bag because it's just the perfect size when I don't want to have my hands burdened with carrying a bag. Now this is considered a belt bag, but I wear it as a sling, around here. And unfortunately, I think they redesigned it, so it no longer has this chain, which is probably good because the chain, as you can see, it broke here, so I have to have the belt attached to this part right here. So I already ordered a new version of this, and I kind of don't like it because it's on a belt strap, and so it just hangs a little awkwardly on me, and it's a little smaller, but I'm wearing this to death. And what's so funny is I get a lot of compliments on this bag, even though it's so worn. You can see how much the canvas has creased and is cracking and is worn out. I just love it. It's just my most used bag. It's so carefree, literally carefree. I mean, I think this is like $40. I don't really know, but I'll link some similar ones. They come out with different designs every season. They have different collections. So unfortunately, this exact design isn't available, but I love this. I use this all the time. My kids love it because it has a little shark mouth. Next is my Longchamp expandable tote bag. I love this bag so much that I have it in multiple colors. This goes on sale at Nordstrom's occasionally. And so I picked this up during the Nordstrom anniversary sale, but I just love this because it expands. So it has this zipper. This is obviously at its widest, but when you're traveling somewhere, you can have it packed fully. And then when you're at your location, you can zip this a little smaller. Longchamp also has a great repair policy. I own a Longchamp bag where the corners have worn out, and you send it into Longchamp, they send it out for repair, and they send it back to you, and it looks brand new. It's totally free. So I love these bags, totally carefree. I bring these to the beach. This is a great travel bag. It packs flat in your luggage. So if you have souvenirs or other things you've picked up on your trip, you have an extra bag ready to go. Next is technically not a bag. It is considered a small leather good. It's from Dior. It is the Dior oblique phone holder. Now this is the shorter leather strap, and then it also has a longer gold chain crossbody. I use this all the time during these unprecedented times that we're working from home, and then now since I'm officially a stay-at-home mom, I'm just home all day. When I want to carry my phone around with me, I just have this, and then it literally just fits my phone, and like I have a chapstick down in here. But then that's all you need. So then this way you're not holding your phone in your hand, you know, or if you're wearing something that doesn't have pockets. The other day I was doing a full like house cleaning from top to bottom, and I was wearing this while I was cleaning because I was listening to a podcast. And so it was playing. And so while I was running up and down to the basement and putting things away and running out to the garage, I just had this on me running around and I barely felt it. Like I didn't, you know, this didn't bother me. I don't know. I just think it's a great errand bag. The first time I saw this phone holder, I think they had it in the black leather canage. And I was like, that's silly. What do you need a phone holder for? But it actually makes so much sense just for me personally. And if you have a similar, you know, lifestyle where you are working from home and you just want to have your phone on you at all times, but don't want to hold it, and you don't always wear pockets or something with pockets. So such a great piece, super useful. I use this all the time. Next up is another men's bag. It is the LV Outdoor Messenger. Now I did an entire review, and I think for most of these bags on my list, I've done reviews for them, but I use this all the time. I love this. And I think I've had this for 3 years now. It has absolutely no wear and tear. I mean, not that I can see, I guess maybe the corners, I guess you can see it is a little rubbed smooth, but you know, it doesn't look bad. It maybe just looks a little more lived in. I love this bag so much. I use this all the time. I get tons of compliments on it. Sometimes when I'm out and I see another guy wearing it, especially if I go to like a mall or something, we talk about it because it's a men's bag, and I really like it. I love the oversized zippers. I like that it has another pocket in the front. So this is where I keep my phone. I kind of wish it had a back pocket, but that's okay because there's just tons of space in here. When I got this, my youngest was still drinking from the bottle, and you know, inside it fits a baby bottle. Check out my video review for this because I show exactly how much you can fit in here, and it's a ton, but it has such a small profile still, and it's super comfortable. It has this really wide shoulder strap. The only other wear I've noticed is this strap kind of curls up. You can see. It doesn't do it on this side because it has a strap keeper right there. But yeah, so this one kind of sticks out, but that's okay. If you haven't checked out men's bags from LV, I definitely recommend you look into their collection because they have a lot of stuff that just hit so many of my needs. When I was shopping for kind of a mom bag at this point when I got this, I was like, I want a bag that is hands-free, but can fit a baby bottle and also my other essentials. And this just fit everything I needed, so. Okay, and sticking with LV, this is the LV New Boulogne bag. I got this when I quit my job as a resignation celebration to myself. Now I did a dedicated review to this bag also, so check it out because I go into a lot more detail, but this is actually a redesigned version of the vintage Boulogne bag. It was bigger, it was taller, it had the vachetta leather. And so when this came out, I just thought this fits everything I need. This is my style, my favorite, most used type of bag. It's kind of similar to the Outdoor Messenger because it's, you know, similar shape. This is a little wider at the base, but then it tapers at the top. And then it's a little more comfortable. It has this little indent at the top here. I just really liked it. I like that the shoulder straps are adjustable, and so it doesn't have the extra piece that hangs out the way the LV Outdoor Messenger does. And just like with my Fendi Mama baguette, the Samorga organizer fits it perfectly, and it really helps to show you the inside of the bag. Because when I first got this, I didn't have the insert, and as you can see, it's a black lining, and it was literally like a black hole. You really couldn't see anything. But with this white, and I purposely chose white so I can really see everything in here, it just makes it a lot more usable for me. So that is from Samorga. I have a code with Samorga, by the way. It's at a heated mess. I think you get 20% off. So I'll leave all the information down below. And sticking with LV again, I have the LV Nice BB. Now I did a review, I think, comparing all three sizes. I don't know if I got the nano yet, but I have the larger LV Nice. I have this is the medium size Nice BB. And then I have the Nice Nano, like the really tiny one. Now I used this a lot last year because we actually were traveling a lot. We moved down here to Georgia. We have family that is driving distance now. And so we've been traveling. So I use this all the time. And actually, look, you can see that it's still packed from our last trip because we have another trip coming up. So I didn't even unpack my toiletries, but I plan to do a video, by the way, showing you what is inside. By the way, this doesn't come with it. I have a luggage tag from a different bag that I put on here, but I really like this because it has my initial right there. And then on the back, I have the LV Rodeo Drive stamp. Yeah, Nice BB. This is perfect for really for road trip. You can bring this on a plane, I guess, with you, but I just love this for road trips. And then next up from Hermes, this is my first and only Hermes bag. This is the Hermes Grooming Bag. I have it in the navy and brown. It also comes in gray and brown, I think, but it's like a gray felt, which I didn't really like. This is a navy canvas material. I mean, how cool is this? When I saw this, I was like, that's the perfect diaper bag. And it has been. I've used this for pretty much all of our trips. This has officially kind of replaced the Chanel Deauville, which was my go-to travel and kind of a mom, you know, diaper bag last year. I use this a lot. What I love about this is it already has this insert here. So it has this bright orange lining, and then it has this removable orange pouch that has drawstrings, so you can, you know, keep all your stuff contained. And then the other great thing is it has pockets everywhere. Pockets everywhere. Great for bottles, great for your water bottle, baby bottles. Here is the long shoulder strap. So yeah, tons of pros, the lining, color, the lining, pocket organizer, all the pockets. I wish the shoulder strap were adjustable. You can always add a different shoulder strap if you want. This is a little too long for me. Technically, this is an equestrian grooming bag. So you're meant to put horse grooming supplies in here, not baby supplies, I guess. So this is pretty long. I guess it's meant for a man or someone larger. And also it's very heavy, very heavy. So I have brought this on plane travel with me, but it gets really heavy. And so if you load it up even halfway, it really hurts your shoulder. So I recommend having a carry-on rolling luggage if you're gonna bring this as your carry-on also. But yeah, the Hermes Grooming Bag, I love this bag. And it's, for Hermes, it's a great price point. I think this was, I don't know, I did a video about this also. It's like 2,000 something, you know, under 3,000 for an Hermes bag. And then number 2 is the Chanel Holiday Beauty Pouch that I converted to a handbag. I added this long leather chain. It's a braided leather and a metal chain that looks like it's very Chanel-esque. This is from Dress Up Your Purse store, and also this tassel is from Dress Up Your Purse store. This set is a collab that I have with Dress Up Your Purse store. I don't know if they still have it available. If they do, I'll link it below. You can use my code AHeatedMess for 15% off. This sent shockwaves through the luxury bag community. You know, I felt like there are people in two camps. You either thought this was a really cute, affordable way to repurpose these Chanel pouches, and then there were others who hated the way it looked and hated that other people were using it as a bag, which I thought is very interesting because we may not all like other bags, but there were some people who were so offended about using this as a purse. They felt that it affected the value of their own Chanels because this isn't a real Chanel. But what's so interesting is this is a real Chanel. This is made by Chanel. So you can add a crossbody bag. It's really not that serious. So yeah, I did a review of this year's holiday bags, which by the way, there are still some available. So follow me on Instagram. It's @HeatedMess. If ever this comes back in stock at another retailer, I will always post it in my stories. And so you need to turn on notifications because they go really fast. And so some people commented and asked me, do you really use this as a bag, as though I were lying? And yeah, I use this frequently as a bag. Last year, one of my friends got married, and so we traveled to Miami for her bachelorette party. And then I traveled to her wedding for her bachelorette party. And so I brought this with me because I didn't want to bring my, more expensive bags with me. I was traveling alone. It looked great. We were going out in Miami, going to clubs, going to bars, and I didn't want to bring a very expensive leather Chanel handbag. And this served its purpose. It was great. It was perfect. I loved it. For $66 and some makeup included, which I considered a bonus because I really appreciated the bag itself. It looks and feels and serves the purpose of a real $5,000 leather Chanel handbag. So that is the Chanel Beauty Pouch with the accessories kit from Dress Up Your Purse. And then my number 1 bag for 2021, similar to last year's list, is also a Chanel bag, and it's not my most used bag, but it is by far my favorite. It is the Chanel Coco handle in the iridescent blue. Oh my gosh, look how pretty this is. It's so cute. So when I talked about how I didn't want to bring this out to a club or traveling, I would rather bring this. This is great, but how beautiful is this? And so if I brought this out dancing with my girlfriends, I would be heartbroken if this got dirty or messed up or whatever, especially because it's in this very light color. Fortunately, it doesn't have any wear. I've seen some horror stories of some people carrying a lighter colored Chanel bag and it gets color transfer from rubbing against their dark jeans. And then especially because this is an iridescent I don't know if it's a metallic coating or it definitely has an iridescent kind of sheen. Sometimes it gets worn quickly. So I still have the plastic on the hardware. I loved this color. Look, it matches my nails. I just love this color, this iridescent unicorn shimmer color. I love this color from the Chanel 19, but I knew that the Chanel 19, that style I would want to wear as a very casual everyday bag. This is definitely not a casual bag, nor is it an everyday bag. This is a special occasion bag. It's so pretty and unique, and it's just like a rare treat to bring this out. And so I definitely will baby this. I don't baby my bags generally, but for this, I definitely will be a lot more careful. So here's the inside. It has that same pretty iridescent color. And then also, of course, I have my Samorga inserts here. And these I got in, I think it's called French Blue. This was the closest color they had. So this one doesn't have the Samorga insert. This side does. And so for this style bag, because it's obviously very structured already, the Samorga inserts are really just to protect the lining of it. The Coco handle was on my wish list at some point. And so I'm so glad I was able to get it in this beautiful color. And I also like that it has this shoulder strap. It has the chain shoulder strap. And even though it wouldn't be uncomfortable, you know, because it's such a small size, the shoulder strap has that wide leather band. So it's more comfortable to wear than if it were an all over chain strap. So the Chanel Coco handle in the iridescent blue is my #1 bag for last year. So those are my top 10 bags for 2021, ranked in order of most used and also my favorites. Some of the bags have overlapped from previous years, but because this year has been so crazy and everything's changed, I'm no longer working in an office. And so therefore my needs have changed in terms of the bags that I used. But I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know what was your most used and your favorite bag from last year, and if they were the same, because they are not always the same. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.